What's up traders, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taco, and in today's weekly Forex analysis we're going to be focusing on our pairs US30, NASDAQ, GBPUSD, JPY/USD, and lastly gold. We had a beautiful trade running from Thursday to Friday last week on gold, and we had massive profits in the market. So please stick around to see how I analyze that trade and how we're going to trade gold as soon as the market opens as well. And we also had this question, and I'm going to explain everything that this person was asking for in this video. So please stick around to the end of the video where I explain why I get into my trades and where I exit, and also how I look at the market objectively as well to see where the money is in the market. Yeah, so please stick around and let's get it. Okay, so let's get started. So you can see that our previous analysis was actually disrespected on US30 because we anticipated that the market is going to break out of this channel, retest, and then continue going bullish, creating higher highs and testing this previous higher high, and then continue going bullish as well, right? But what happened is that the market retraced back, right? And your question is, why was the market retracing back? Because market was attracted to this place here because there were orders that were left right here, right? When the market was bullish like this, right? There were orders that were left here, so the market had to come back and tap into those orders and then continue going bullish, right? So this is what happened. As soon as the market tapped into this order block, it rejected, and we had buyers in power of this market, right? So what are we waiting for to see when the market opens, right? So you can see that we had this small trend line going on here. Let's actually move to the 1 hour time frame and see what's going on. So you can see that we had this trend line right here, right? We had the 1, 2, and 3, maybe 4 touches here, right? And we had market breaking out of the structure and then coming back to retest a little bit, right? So you can see that the market already completed its full cycle, right? Breakout, retest the trend line, and then the market is ready to continue going bullish. So you can just wait a little bit when the market opens, maybe after this candle closes, this one-ish candle closes, and then you can actually enter your buy here. And your target profit is over here on the previous on the previous high. Over here, as the market opens, and we're going to put a stop loss below this this candle that wicked the trend line, right? Just below there, very tight stop loss, and our TP is here. Maybe our first take profit will be somewhere over here. Maybe we can face a little bit of resistance here and then continue going down a little bit to retest and then continue going up. So that is what we're expecting to see on US30. So please be on the outlook as I'll be posting this on the shorts. If I find a good trade, I'll definitely post on the shorts and share with you guys what's going on in the market. So let's move on to NASDAQ, right? It's looking a little bit chaotic, isn't it? So you can see that with the last analysis that we made last week, the market actually played exactly how we had planned, right? We say that the market is going to break this structure over here, retest the structure, continuation going downwards to retest this order block, and that's exactly what the market did. It actually came back to retest this order block and this trend line, right? So what am I waiting for to see in the market? I'm actually waiting for to see rejections on the 1 hour time frame. Let's see. Good rejection and good bullish movement right here. So maybe I'm just waiting for to see maybe a second leg of this, a second leg here of this double bottom, and then a continuation going bullish. So that's exactly what I'm going to be waiting for tomorrow, to just see like if there's like a little pullback all the way maybe to this trend line and then a continuation going bullish. So I'm going to enter my long positions here. I'm going to buy the market over here, and I'm also going to have my first profit take profit here at this order block, because you can see that we broke the structure, right? So this is an order block, a possible order block, right? So this is my first take profit. Market might retrace to the entry position and then continue going bullish all the way to this second TP, right? So let's look forward to that on NASDAQ. Nothing too hectic, nothing too special, right? Let's move on to USDJPY. So we had this trade on this trade, and we actually had our profits, right? But let's look at what's actually going on now. Like, what is the market planning to do right now, right? So you can clearly see that the market broke the structure. And what do I always tell you when the market breaks the structure? It comes back to retest and take some of those orders on the order block, right? So this is what I'm anticipating the market to do. I'm anticipating the market to come back gradually to this order block, right? And then weak out of this order block, showing bullish sentiment and weakness in the sellers, and then a continuation going bullish, and the full take profits to be taken over here, right? So this is exactly what I'm waiting for to see. And you can see that we also have something like a trend line forming on here, which actually makes it perfect, because as you can see, the market comes here, retest this and this trend line, and then continuation going bullish. But once this trend line is broken, then that means this analysis is nullified, and you have to wait and see what the market is doing. And as always, please make sure that you look at the shorts, because I always post something that I'm actually trading in the shorts, so you can actually, follow, show you how to execute the market, right? And disclaimer, this is not a financial advice. This is just me telling you my 2 cents in the market, yeah? And then we can actually move on to British pound. So exactly the analysis that we made the previous week is exactly what the market did, right? The market was over here. It came back to retest this trade line and this structure here, but it broke a little bit this trend line. So that's my concern there, that it actually broke out of this trend line. So what am I waiting for in this market? I'm waiting to see actual bullish momentum in this market, right, on the 1 hour time frame. I'm really waiting to see actual bullish momentum, because you can see that we actually broke this structure and we came back to retest this order block, and I'm just waiting for bullish sentiment here, bullish candle, and then maybe I'll enter my trade, and then my exit will be above this structure here, and then anticipating that the market will actually break out of this structure, come back to retest, and then continuation going bullish. So nothing too hectic. Please, if you have any questions, please post them in the comment section so that I can address your concerns using the shorts, right? Okay, so we had a beautiful trade on gold. The previous week, it was a beautiful trade. We took our trade right here when we saw that the market had retested on a very strong trend line, right? So you can see that this trend line is very strong, right? This trend line is very strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have the 5th touch here. And then I saw the rejection that the market actually had in the bullish pressure that was in this market. So I then switched to the 1 hour time frame, and that's where I saw this trend line over here, right? You can actually follow the shorts. You can actually see all this documented perfectly. And I waited for the market to break out of this trend line with huge momentum. And once it did that, I entered my trade here, and the market formed a double bottom, a clean double bottom, and continued going bullish. So this was actually our first take profit. So we closed our trade here with almost like $250. And then the market came back to retest because it broke this structure, right? It broke this structure, and then it came back to retest this order block right here, right? So someone asked me this question, right? And this is exactly what I actually look into the market whenever I'm trading. For the market to break a structure, for you to come back and retest that order block, and then for the market to continue going bullish after it shows me signs of selling weakness, right? So this is exactly what we're waiting for to see in the market. More bullish pressure here, and then we enter our trades, put a very tight stop loss below this previous high, because you can actually see that this is also like a head and shoulder pattern, right? If you know your patterns well. This is a head and shoulder pattern. This is the first shoulder. This is the head, right? And then this is the second shoulder. And then the market is going to continue going bullish, retest the shoulder, and then keep going bullish, right? So please be on the outlook for the shorts as I post my updates on this trade. But I'm actually seeing that this is a reversal trade, and the bullish sentiment is going to be a very, very beautiful trade. So please be on the outlook for this as I'll be posting on my shorts. And if you have any other pair that you'd want me to analyze for you, please let me know. But other than that, I think we're good for the week. So let's get it. Cheers.